Oh yes. What you should do right now is eat something like with high calories. Like I'm hungry and I can't eat because I don't have food with me right now, but you can. So eat something and eat a lot of it. Well, here's for the third video of the day, which you typically expect at this point, right? The video I made was having a beard is like being on vacation. It wasn't directly about hair loss. It's more about beards, but it did bring up this comment from our good friend Robert, who said this, quote, "It would be nice in theory to have a beard, but I don't think I'd like the day-to-day maintenance and responsibilities that goes along with it. Maybe bald guys feel the same way about having head hair. I don't know," end quote. I think that's a very interesting thing that I perhaps haven't really considered, or at least not in a while. I mean, because it's been well over a year since I was buzzing my head. At a number one is what I was doing. I wasn't shaving it, so I can't speak on that. I can't comparatively talk about shaving your head and versus having it, but I can talk about buzzing it. So for me, in my experience, that's what I'll talk about. And if you can relate better, then please let's hear about it. I want to know. But here's what I can tell you. If you haven't figured this out by now, as the videos this weekend didn't explain it, what I typically do is I just shave my face once a week, and even then I'm using an automatic razor on it. Every Sunday is when I shave. So progressively as the week goes on, I have a beard. And if I skip a week, then it becomes a full beard, you know, at that point or whatever. So I do that already. I shave my face, you know, once a week because I don't like the mess of it. Even with an automatic razor, there's going to be like a little pepper shaker in the sink, and I don't like that. Like if I'm going to have to clean up a mess, I only want to do it once a week. Even if it's a slightly bigger mess because of it, I'm fine. That works for me. So when I was buzzing my hair, I would do it once a week at a number 1.5, into the sink, alongside do my face. And I just get it over with all at once, and that was it. So that worked for me. So for me, absolutely, I can say buzzing my hair, and even if I was maintaining a beard, all I do to maintain my beard is I just do this part. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have took that much longer to put a guard on it and keep it a certain length either. But even then, if I'm only doing that once a week compared to having a hairstyle, of course, with a receding hairline, it's going to be more maintenance unless you have the exact right length that you should have, which I don't right now. It's longer than it really should be. I plan for the next haircut I do in the next couple of weeks to go back to having the 1.5 inch on top and the 4 guard on the sides down to a 2. That's what I'm planning on going back to for right now. But even then, I mean, obviously getting a haircut costs money. You have to do it about every 6 weeks. You have to fix your hair. And I only spend about a minute a day fixing my hair. But still, for me, undeniably, the way I do things, it's absolutely less responsibility and less maintenance for me. Even if I had a beard that I was trimming, it would, because I do it all at once, it would be less trouble, less responsibility, less maintenance for me to just keep that. And that's why I look forward to going back to that whenever I choose to, but because of that very reason. I know that it's less responsibility and maintenance than having hair. So, but I want you to tell me, if you do shave your head or buzz your hair, what do you think? I mean, is it more trouble to have hair than to not? And then express when we're talking about beard. I mean, ultimately, I think this is the question, because Robert said it'd be nice in theory to have a beard, but I don't think I'd like the day-to-day responsibilities and maintenance that goes along with it. But maybe bald guys feel the same way about having hair. So I mean, ultimately, is it more trouble to have hair, or is it more trouble to have a beard and also buzz or shave your hair? For me, I know the answer, and that's buzzing and shaving is easier than having hair. That's what I know the answer to be. Of course, that prompts the question from a lot of people who've been shouting from the sidelines, well, why don't you just shave your head again? But I've already made videos addressing that, and it's going to be a while. So there we go. I think that was a very important question for me to answer on my end. But now you have an option, an invitation to answer that yourself.